Hi everyone, happy Sunday and welcome to another episode of GuptaJiTalksTech. This week we have lots of new AI models launching and also a lot of paradigm shifts that we are seeing in our time. So without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. For the first launch, DeepSeek. DeepSeek just launched two new models, DeepSeek version 3.2 and version 3.2 Special. Do they beat ChatGPT? Not the normal model. The Special model beats GPT-5 on many tasks and is way cheaper. That has been the main USP of these DeepSeek models, that they are way cheaper than any of the frontier models and they beat them in performance also. And when I say cheaper, it's $0.14 compared to $10. So it's like 70% cheaper. They were not like, hey, here, have some more GPUs and just, improve. They did not do that. They made architectural level changes. They engineered efficiency rather than just brute force scaling. But I would like to point out a very critical caveat here. These right now are not chatbots. They are reasoning models. If you want some complex task, you need some thinking on, then only you use them. They're not some models you can just say, hey, how's it going? They're not built for that. If you want a way cheaper model that does the same thing as GPT-5 and Gemini 3 Pro, but on a way cheaper cost, DeepSeek's your guy. Mistral, the EU alternative to DeepSeek, also launched new models. So what they did was they launched their entire family of models. Number one would be Mistral 3, the frontier model, and then they also launched 9 smaller models. It's open source, so it's a huge version of DeepSeek, and they also, just like DeepSeek, they engineered efficiency rather than just brute forcing the problem. They are multimodal and also multilingual. They don't offer convenience, they offer control. So if you want a highly controlled model for your own specific use, you can use them, run them on your own private laptop. They would work with context version. And they have specific tools, specific models for specific use cases. So it really is good. If you want to try out Mistral, I highly advise you do. They're fun. For the third launch, Runway just launched their Gen4.5. Now, if you don't know what that is a video generation model, and it is now the #1 video generation model. It beats Google and OpenAI both. More fascinating thing about this is that it is only built by 100 people. They have a 100 people team. That is it. And they're able to beat giants like Google and OpenAI. This just goes to show that this has been a theme of this episode, right? Smart training beats the brute force approach every time. They used physics first approach in their tech, so water simulations, gravity, realistic weight, all these factored into this. They make more believable AI videos now. Also, I should warn you, it's not a casual AI video generator, it's a professional tool. They also have editing built into it. They're for storyboards, product videos, cinematic shot. You can plan them. They're not for quick funny generation. Hey, make a panda fight out another panda with another panda. I have an obsession with panda, I'm sorry. So if you do video work, this is worth testing. This is production ready in a way previous models just were not. For the first story, man, you're not ready for this. Amazon just hosted their AWS reInvent event 2025 and they changed the entire goddamn game. They launched chips, so Trainium 3, 40% more powerful, by the way, and also uses less power. They launched more models for business use cases. They launched agents that can perform overnight for days without break. They launched their whole AI infrastructure and also governance agents, so they can govern the entire thing. In a nutshell, Amazon just launched AI infrastructure like you've never seen before. And this is right out of Amazon's playbook. This is not the first time they've done this. In 2006, when everybody was selling servers, they launched EC2. They sold infrastructure. In 2015, when everybody was running ML services, they launched SageMaker, the foundation to build everything on. Again, infrastructure. And in 2025, they went overboard. They did not only launch the infrastructure, they also launched their own alternative to other things. For example, their own chip, their own models, and their own governance system. And I'll start with the business inside here. Many businesses do not need the top of the line models. They do not need GPT-7, GPT-10 to do their normal task. What they want is more controlled business use. They need secure documents, internal knowledge, workflow automation. All of that, Amazon's Nova model can do. Their models are built for businesses, not normal consumers. They don't have to have state-of-the-art performance. They just need to get the task done. They're not saying use our models every time. If you are already using Nvidia's GPUs, OpenAI's models, they're saying fine, we'll provide you the infrastructure. But if a new customer goes to them, imagine what they can sell to them. They are selling chips. So if you want chips, hey, why go to Nvidia? They are higher priced, of course. Come to us. They're selling models. So if you have a business need, why pay GPT-5 the high price? Pay us. We cover all your needs, and well, it integrates well with our ecosystem. So they offer now everything: chips, models, agents, the whole shebang. All optimized for enterprise. And the best part is you're not forced to use this. You can just swap any part you don't like about this. AWS became the backbone of the internet by providing complete infrastructure. Now they're doing the same thing to AI infrastructure. If I had a lot of money, Amazon, I'd invest. If you watched this far and you like the content, consider liking the video and giving a subscribe so you can see more of me every week. This helps way more than you think, and I appreciate it. Alright. ChatGPT might introduce ads very soon. So OpenAI is testing this ads feature inside their apps. They're starting with search results and shopping, but they're starting to creep in ads inside ChatGPTs because now they want money. Many people are like, why now? Why OpenAI is now thinking about putting ads? It's because they've already committed to $1 trillion in spending. They need to offset that massive cost somewhere. So yeah, free users, if you can't pay with your wallet, you're paying with your data. Sam Altman already has said in an interview that ads are something they might try, and now this has leaked. They have been trying, they have been testing this. So yeah, possibly 2026, you're gonna see ads inside ChatGPT. For the next story, we're going to Netflix, and this was the second shift I was talking about. The second shift happened when Netflix bought Warner Bros. Discovery. Yeah, you heard right. Warner Bros. Discovery was for sale, and Netflix just said, you know what? We'll take it. Just for context, Netflix now owns Game of Thrones, DC Universe, Harry Potter, The Sopranos, and 130 million HBO subscribers. Netflix used to rent from studios. Now Netflix becomes a studio. Now instead of negotiating with the studios for franchises, Netflix owns them. This right here, this can put an end to the streaming wars that have been happening since 3 years now. Netflix changed the game entirely by this move. Paramount also tried to bid, but Netflix just said, you know what, we'll throw more money at the problem, and they outbid them. Many theater owners says that this is unprecedented threat to theaters. Netflix has come out in a response saying, we'll commit with theatrical releases also. Not everything is going to be on Netflix, but again, they own it. They can backpedal anytime. So yeah, I wouldn't put much weight on Netflix's opinion. So yeah, the company who disrupted studios is now becoming one. And for the last news, we're going to Nvidia's. Nvidia has released Orchestrator. The whole task of this model, the whole aim of this model is to route things. So it's like a traffic controller. Imagine having a traffic controller for all your agents, and specifically, we know that upcoming era for AI is going to be agentic. Lots of agents working on your behalf for things. Orchestrator tells what agent to do what, use what model, in what way, in how much capacity. All of it. So right now, for example, you were running a task, right? You had to research, plan, automate, write code. Everything you do is going to use GPT-5 for this, right? But every part of this task does not need GPT-5. Only some critical, high thinking tasks need GPT-5. The lower tasks can be done with lower models, and Orchestrator does exactly that. So for low effort tasks, it can route low cost model, and when it actually needs the performance, when it actually needs the thinking capabilities, then it will use GPT-5 or any frontier models. So you save money, and it would save you both the time to do things and also the money. So yeah, in the era of agents running everything, this might become very, very useful. So yeah, keep an eye on it. And if you want to use it, you can. It's open weight on Hugging Face, so no lock-in. Just go ahead and try it if you want to try it. You don't need frontier capability for everything. You need a smarter routing. At least that's what Nvidia's thinking. This most certainly changes the AI economics. Alright, this has been it. This has been your latest episode on GuptaJiTalksTech. If you like what you see in here, you know what to do, and I'll see you in the next one.